All right, so we're doing division involving a whole number and a fraction. Whenever we're dividing with fractions, or if there's a fraction in the problem, we really do want everything to be a fraction. So anything that's not a fraction, we're going to put it over 1 and make it a fraction. So our general rules are off to the right, meaning what we have to do. So we want everything to be a fraction. So before I do anything else, I'm going to make this a fraction. We're going to do the next one afterwards. And then I always remember keep, change, flip. So I keep the first fraction, which is 7 over 6. I'm going to change from division to multiplication, and then I'm going to flip, which is also the reciprocal of the last fraction, or the next fraction that's coming, and it's just 1 over 3. If there was more problems, that is the only one I would be flipping unless there was another division that I was changing again. So it's always keep whatever's in front, change the division to a multiplication, and then the one that's following that division is going to flip. Just so that you remember that you've had things changing. Now you can see if you can reduce anything from the top and the bottom, anywhere on top and anywhere in bottom, and then multiply straight across, or you can multiply straight across and then try to reduce it. I like to reduce first because it's dealing with smaller numbers, but either way works for the order of what you're going to do with things. In this case, nothing is going to reduce, so I'm really going to go straight across. I'm going to change color though. So it's literally, because it's multiplying fractions, go straight across. No crossing, no nothing else, just straight across. So I have 7 times 1. So this is 7 times 1 over 6 times 3. Just seeing how we make single fractions of things. I like single fractions. And then that just is going to be 7 over 18. So single fractions sometimes will make it easier to see what you can reduce. But that is all we're going to do with this one. All right, so scrolling down to the second one, just so that we can see it, because they can change the order of it. So make everything a fraction first. Keep the first fraction, so this is going to be 8 over 1. Change from division to multiplication. Flip the next fraction, so write the reciprocal. And then we can make it into a single fraction, so this is going to be 8 over 6, because we're going to be multiplying straight across. Over 1 times 7. Looking at all of those numbers, nothing on top simplifies with anything on the bottom. So I'm going to have 48 over 7. And it does not say that I need to write it as a mixed number. So I'm going to leave it like this. If I wanted to change it to a mixed number, I know 7 goes into 48. It almost goes in 7 times because 7 times 7 is 49. So I know it's going to go in there 6 times, which is going to be 42, and then 48 minus 42 is 6 left over because it was really 1 short of going in there 7 times. So I could write it this way. Honestly and truly, I would go this way. It's less work. If they don't ask for a mixed number, improper fractions are much easier to work with math-wise, and leave it like that.